Think.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to She's the Boss Radio Network. 24 hours, 7 days a week, focus on topics to build, strengthen, inspire, as well as motivate men, women, and youth from the home to your comfort zone and around our community. I'm your host, Mike G of the G Zone. Baby! Yeah, doing something different. Today, from now on, I'm going to be guess going live, doing the other self, not the old self, the other self that allowed me to reach the goals that I set for myself as an individual, as a professional, as a father, as a grandfather. Um, wanted to thank you all for tuning to the show. I invite you to be a part of the show by calling on 443-272-5922. That's 443-272-5922. Or join us on she'sbossradio.com. If you go to her right now, you'll see the different platforms: Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Music, YouTube, Odyssey, Player FM, iHeartRadio, Podcast, Boomplay, Amazon, Alexa, or Siri by just saying, play She's a Boss Radio, right? Also, She's a Boss Radio. Follow us on Facebook at She's a Boss Radio. Follow us on Twitter at She's a Boss Radio, IG WSTBRN, Twitch and Tumblr WSTBRN. Excuse me. Also, for your boy Mike G, you can also follow me on my social media platforms. Hashtag G4 Junior for Life on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook, Mike G and Mike G's Insurance Group, everyone. And again, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a hot week so far. This summer has been very hot for the month of July and the early portion of August. On the East Coast, anyway, where I reside at, on this side of the states, the Baltimore area, Randallstown, Maryland. It's hot, really is. So be careful out there. Stay hydrated. Don't pass out, do anything like that. Just try to stay cool. All right. Let's get it going, everyone. Came across information. I'm a life insurance representative. My mission is to help individuals understand the importance of having the proper protection plan in place. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. Shout out to the Deployable Rhetoric. They was on this morning from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sports Factor will be on tomorrow from 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? If you want to be a guest, email me at the gzone2705@gmail.com. Again, if you want to be a guest, you want to share your information, share your business, just be a part of the show, email me at the gzone2705@gmail.com. Network Mixer is this Thursday, I believe. Yes, this Thursday, 2112 Fleet Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21231. Excuse me, everyone. Come out, meet the radio personalities of She's the Boss Radio. Also, bounce ideas off off each other when it comes to networking and sharing business opportunity and grow as people and as entrepreneurs. All right. Now, let's move forward. Came across some information. Shout out to Bob Siegel. He is with ACA. He is a guru when it comes to understanding information with the life insurance field and financial services, so forth. So he gave us information. Just want to share with y'all on the top 25 life insurance companies 2021 insured insurance. So I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom. 1, Northwest Mutual, Lincoln Financial, New York Life, Prudential, State Farm, AIG, Mass Mutual, Prime America, Principal, Banner, Protective, Pacific Life, National Life, is who I'm contracted with. It's Peter Marco, Transamerica. I'm also contracted with them as well. John Hancock, Globe Life, Guardian, Allstate, USS, USAA, Nationwide, Equitable, Penn Mutual, Midland, Zurich, and another carrier that I'm contracted with, Mutual of Omaha. Yes, Mutual of Omaha. All right. For individuals that's in sales, only 8% of salespeople follow up 5 times. What did that mean? I'm gonna share the statistics with you. 80% of sales require 5 follow-ups after initial contact, but 45% of salespeople give up after one. Repeat that again. 80% of sales require 5 follow-ups after initial contact, but 45% of salespeople give up after one. 44% stop following up after one injection. 22% stop following up after 2 rejections. 14% follow up after 3 rejections. 12% follow up after 4 rejections. 8% do follow up after 5 rejections. Um, that, well, this information that's presented, it's true in some way because I have sent emails to different individuals like 4 or 5 times, and on that 6th time, they respond back and want to um, have a meeting or conduct business. So for those that is worth your time now. Some people just, just string you along, you just play games and don't want to do X, Y, and Z. And so those individuals, you put them in a special place. But those individuals that, that are busy, that work in the business, that understand your value, what you're presenting, yeah, sometimes it might take like 3, 4, 5, 6 times just to get a contact with that individual or to initiate a meeting and so forth. So don't give up out there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep pushing through. All right. I'm not sure if you are aware, but Senate sends Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 to the House. And what I have here is an article of the summary of the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. I'm going to read through the first portion of it, and I'm going to post this article on my website so you have the information as well. The Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 will make a historic down payment of deficit reduction to fight inflation. A historic down payment. Oh man, invest in domestic engine production and manufacturing and reduce carbon emissions by roughly 40% by 2030. The bill will also finally allow Medicare to negotiate for prescription drugs prices and extend the Expand Affordable Care Act program for 3 years through 2025. Okay, that makes sense. The new proposal for the FY 2022 budget reconciliation bill will invest approximately 300 billion in deficit reduction and 369 billion in energy security and climate change programs over the next 10 years. Additionally, the agreement calls for comprehensive permitting reform legislation to be passed before the end of the fiscal year. Permitting reform to essential to unlocking domestic energy and transmission projects, which will lower the cost of consumers and help us meeting our long-term emissions goal. I don't know what if you got out of it. I got out of a lot of fancy, I ain't say fancy words, but you know, kind of like guarantees. But this is what they put out. It got the total estimates. Um, I'm not gonna go through the estimates. Like I said, I am going to post this on my website, MikeG'sInsurance.com. The Inflation Reduction Act enacts historically deficit reduction to fight inflation, lower energy costs, increase cleaner production, and reduce carbon emissions by roughly 40% by 2030. Allows Medicaid to negotiate drug prices and cap out-of-pocket costs to $2,000. lower ACA healthcare premiums for millions of Americans. We'll see about that. Make biggest make biggest corporations and ultra wealthy pay their fair share. That's a key one right there. Make biggest corporation, and the wording or the grammar there is not right for some reason, but it got make biggest corporations and ultra wealthy pay their fair share. You just gotta laugh at that one, everyone. Just gotta laugh. There are no new taxes on families making 40,000 or less, and no new taxes on small businesses. We are closing tax loopholes and enforcing the tax code. Yeah, I'm gonna post this on my website so you can go ahead and check it out and read up on your own, so you can have that information as well. Right. Another article that I'm going to post on my website um, is called Five Facts Showing How Badly Stocks Are Doing This Year. I'm just going to read the first couple of paragraphs so you can be aware of what's going on. Fingers crossed that, and this is Money. This article was published in July 5th, 2022. Find me to read, something in your downtime before you go to bed. You can check out this article. If you are taking a look at stock portfolio anytime between early January and now, you know what we mean. Stocks have suffered a major decline amid sky high inflation and the Federal Reserve rising interest rates to battle those high costs. I want to get to the part where. Oh, this way I went. Worst investment return since 1970. S&P 500 ended June 22 down 20.6%. It worst showing for the first 6 months of the year in more than 5 decades. That is the S&P worst January through June performance since 1970, when the index fell 20%, according to Quincy Crosby, chief equity strategist for LPL Financial. After that plunge, though, the market recovered 27% in the second half, she told Money via email. Right? So, back to some information I have for you all. And, I'm on time. Perfect. Um, Stock market volatility. Now, from January through June 2020, the impact. Let's say that this is from Bob Siegel. Again, shout out to him, man. I was going straight and get valuable information to allow me to share this information with you. So let's say that you had 250K in the stock market. S&P 500 minus 15.60%. You lost 39,000. So right now in your S&P you have 211K. Dow Jones minus 15.7%. You lost 39,250. So right now your money in the stock market is 210K 750. NASDAQ minus 30.68. You lost 76,700. From 250K, you down to 173K. 173K. That's what happened from January to June 22. And there's been individuals I had to sit down with that are, I ain't gonna say afraid, but they are aware of what's happening, and they looking to do something to make sure that they don't continue to lose money, because they don't know what's going to happen. It's not going to increase or not going to get better. It's going to gradually, slowly move to where it need to be. But as of right now, this is where it's at. But what's interesting is what I've been presenting the past 2 weeks, and I'm going to do it today as well. It's the Flex Life IUL with LSW National Life. Plus 5.61%. You had 250 in your account. You gained $14,025. So if you had a Flex Life IUL Index Universal Life, from that 250K right now, from January to June 22, you have a total amount of 264,025. Right? And when I get back, everyone, I'm going to give you another presentation of the IEL with LSW. This is Mike G on the G Zone. I'll be back, everybody. Yeah.
You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Jenny James from Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
She's the Boss Enterprises, in collaboration with Get It In Island Cuisine 2, presents WSTBRN, She's the Boss Radio's second Thursday's networking mixer. Every second Thursday of the month, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we will be highlighting a business once a month, radio opportunities, advertising, conversations, great food and drinks. So come on out and enjoy $3 rum punches, $5 Tito's vodka, and $7 catfish platters. For more information on this event and others, follow us on all our social media pages. Facebook, we are She's the Boss Radio. Twitter, we are She's the Boss Radio without the O. IG, Twitch, and Tumblr, we are WSTBRN. Or go out to www.she'sthebossradio.com. We make radio first so that your vision will be heard. If you would like to shine a light on your business during Second Thursdays, please email us at info@she'sthebossradio.com using the hashtag in the subject line, shine a light on it.
Hey guys,
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey everyone, I'm back. This is Mike G on the G Zone on She's the Boss Radio Network. 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm about to get into the second part of the show with the Flex Life IUL. So I'm going to use myself as an example so you can understand how this particular product can work for any individual out there that wants to learn more about it. All right. So I'm the insured. That is myself. So I put down my name, gender, birth date, and so forth. This and that. All right. So I'm gonna go to the riders right now, and as of right now, I have all the accelerate benefit riders, terminal illness, chronic illness, critical injury. With this particular plan, the IUL Flex Life is upside growth, downside protection. Downside protection means that you have the 0% floor. If the market does well, again, let me go back. It mimics the market. It's not in the market itself, right? So I want to make sure y'all understand that with the IUL, right? It mimics the market, right? So if it does well, then you'll see growth in your plan. If it doesn't, the market doesn't do well, you won't gain or lose anything because you have that 0% floor protection, all right? There's more details that is involved with this plan, so if you'd like to know more about it, go to my calendar, drop me a line, call up, or send me an email where we can schedule a Zoom or in-person meeting. All right. The riders that are cost riders are the balance sheet benefits, benefit distribution option, children's term, death benefit protection, guarantee assurability, and waiver of premium. Right now, I'm looking at the guarantee insurability for a specific age. Since I'm past that age, I do not have the option to select this particular rider. Guaranteed insurability means that if you um, have some health issues, if you have a plan with LHW, if you have this particular rider, this will allow you to go through underwriting with what you was underwriting with at the time of your first plan. All right. Not gonna add the insure right now, so I'm gonna go to interest rates. Right now, everything's with the Credit Suisse at 100%. You can allocate the premier allocations. They have the fixed term strategy, S&P 500 point-to-point cap focus, S&P 500 point-to-point participation focus, S&P point-to-point 1% floor, right? Everything, let's say the assume rate is in place correctly. So I'm going to leave everything 100% in the premier allocations, all right? So I'm going to go to death benefit funding. As of right now, I'm going to go to where it says minimum death benefit and max cash value. All right, so I'm going to select that. I'm going to start off the death benefit option. It's going to be A, which is leveled. All right. So let's say that a Pacific amount that I want to put in, I'm going to change my premium mode to monthly. Let's say that I want to put in, start off with $1,000. All right. Now go to my quick view. When I go to my quick view, put in $1,000 a month. My initial face amount is death benefit. God forbid I pass away, that will be award to my loved ones. $533K, 569. There's no lapse in, there's no MAC. Target premium 9,572. All right, but I'm putting 1,000 in monthly. All right, and I'm paying this until age 120. Policy is 75. All right. At policy year 20, age 65. Cash value of this particular plan has grown to 323,957. All right. Death benefit is still the same. All right. When you see an increase in your death benefit for in this particular plan on myself is policy year 25. Cash value is 490K, 215. Death benefit 563,740. Again, this is an illustration that I'm presenting to you all today. Right, on myself, how the UX can be powerful. Right, it's just the basic of it. All right, for the first go around. All right, I'm gonna skip down to policy year 35, age 80. Right now, I have $1 million of cash value in my cash value death benefit. It's also $1 million as well because I'm continuing to put 12,000 a year into this plan. All right, continue to grow. So let's say that, God forbid, I pass away in 91. I did a a life test. I forgot. I'm gonna get that information to you all, and it said that I'm gonna live to age 91. All right. So at age 91, policy year 46, my cash value is 2,146K. Right? And my death benefit is 2,232K. All right. So let's do some numbers right here. Let me bring my calculator up if I can. Moving slow today, everyone, but it's up now. So 12,000 times 46. So I put in 552K in this plan. Premiums, 552K. My cash value is 2,146K. I pass away in year 46, age 91. My family will be awarded $2,232,000. And I only put 552,000. All right. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change the death benefit option from level A to increasing. All right. And I'm gonna go back to the quick view and see what they give me. All right. So now, let me go back to A. Let me go back to A for a sec. I forgot to mention this. All right. So, Nick, when it comes to your cash value, you will see nothing build up in year one, but in year two, you will see that cash value build up in death benefit option level A. In A, all right. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to change my death benefit option to increasing, and with this also, you can have the death benefit at level. And let's say that you want to change the age 65 to increasing, that can be done as an option as well. So many options and strategies that you can use with this particular software once you sit down with a client that makes sense to them. All right. So I'm gonna go back to quick view. Right now, my initial face amount, my death benefit, is 198,000. All right, and some change. I ain't gonna say the change. All right, no last year, no Mac. But my cash value in year one is 5,810. After year one, my death benefit has grown to 209,000. All right, so let's go back through again. Age 65, policy year 20. My cash value is 374K. My death benefit is 573K. Right? Still paying the plan premium, my contribution to my plan, $1,000 a month, which is $1,200 annually. All right. So I'm gonna go down to policy year 80, policy year 35, age 80. Cash value is 1,096,000. Death benefit is 1,294K. All right. So I'm gonna go to age 91, policy year 46. My cash value is 2,051,000. Death benefits 2,250,000. Some change. All right. Fair paying the same amounts. That means that my family will be awarded again if I pass away in year 46. What I paid to the plan, 552,000. My family will be awarded 2,250K. All right. This plan continues to grows and grows and grows. All right. So let's go back to the death benefit option. We want to go back to level. And let's say that I want to change my premium amounts. So for policy year from year one to year, let's say 20. I'm putting in 1,000 into my plan. All right. But from year 21, I'm putting in 2,000 to maturity. Right? This is called funding your plan correctly, funding IUL that makes sense. Right? So I'm back at level A, and by me selecting to pay 1,000 a month for 12,000 a year for the first 10 years, and 2,000 for the remainder of the plan, my initial face amount right now is 927K from year one. Right? This is how powerful this plan is. Now my cash value is not grown yet until policy year 3. All right. Age 65. That's policy year 20, 238K, 927 in death benefit. Right? Let's jump down to policy year 46, age 91. I got 2,205K, 2,293K in the death benefit. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the death benefit for some reason. I'm like, you know what? I want to change it from A to increasing in age 65. What would happen to the plan? All right. So I'm going back to my quick view. My face amount did dip down to 621,000. My cash value starts to build up in year 2. Age 65, I will be paying more premium. Policy year 21, age 66. So my cash value of 343,000, and my death benefit has rose to 686K. And with that, everyone, I am about to go on break. When we come back, we get into the second half of the show in the G Zone. I'll be right back, everyone. Yeah, I lost track of time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the sound of today's business community. It's a dog-eat-dog world and only the strong survive. The challenge is navigating the ever-changing business environment to put your business in the forefront. So how does your business keep up with the changes? That's where She's the Boss Network comes in. She's the Boss Network is an internet media network that's been helping businesses like yours get the exposure that you're looking for at reasonable cost by way of radio and video. They'll help you stay successful by navigating change and seeing the big picture. After She's the Boss Network analyzes your business and marketing strategies, you'll start to see a media presence like you've never seen in your business before. And She's the Boss Network doesn't stop there. They use their findings to create a practical plan of action, a plan that will get your business from where you are to where you need to be. There you go. Lock those dogs up for good by giving She's the Boss Network a call at 866-494-5945, extension 101, or by checking their website at she'sthebossradio.com. Again, that's 866-494-5945, extension 101, or she'sthebossradio.com.
She's the Boss Enterprises, in collaboration with Get It In Island Cuisine 2, presents WSTBRN, She's the Boss Radio's second Thursday's networking mixer. Every second Thursday of the month, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we will be highlighting a business once a month, radio opportunities, advertising, conversations, great food and drinks. So come on out and enjoy $3 rum punches, $5 Tito's vodka, and $7 catfish platters. For more information on this event and others, follow us on all our social media pages. Facebook, we are She's the Boss Radio. Twitter, we are She's the Boss Radio without the O. IG, Twitch, and Tumblr, we are WSTBRN. Or go out to www.she'sthebossradio.com. We make radio first so that your vision will be heard. If you would like to shine a light on your business during Second Thursdays, please email us at info@she'sthebossradio.com using the hashtag in the subject line, shine a light on it.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
All right, everyone, I'm back. I'm back in the second half of the show. She's the Boss Radio Network, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Don't forget, Network Mixer, 2112 Fleet Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21231. That is this Thursday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was going over the IUL LSW on myself. Why am I doing the IUL? Because I want to share with you the value of this particular plan where it can be used for so many ideas. If you want to leave a legacy behind, college funding, for your retirement, It's always important to understand how this plan is put together. It's becoming a very, very popular product in the insurance field. And National Life does a great job of giving updates on when it comes to the premium allocations and strategies and so forth. All right. So I'm going to get back to the premium amount. Let's say that I want to drop it down to 500 um, for years 1 through 20, and I'm gonna do from 21 to 30, and I'm going to leave that at 2,000, and I'm not going to put any more premium to this plan. All right, and I gotta let me go back because I don't want to change it from level to increasing, so I'm gonna go back to maturity. Um, go to quick view. So right now my initial face amount 533K, no lapse, no Mac. For 21 for the first 20 years I'm putting 6,000 in. From policy year 21 to policy year 30, I'm putting 2,024K annually. My plan would still be in effect, and I start making premium payments at age 75, policy year 30. That I'm not contributing to my plan no more after that. So at age 80, policy year 35, um, I'm not making any contributions to my plan anymore, not funding my plan. So right now my cash value is 596,000. My death benefit is 626,000. It's some change, but I'm just gonna give you the thousands. All right. So for me, they say I'm gonna live to age 91. So if I had to leave a legacy behind for my loved ones, policy year 46, age 91, I start making premium contributions to my plan at age 75, policy year 30. So as of right now, I've passed away at age 91, but I only past that. My cash value is 1.124 million. My death benefit is 1.169 million. So if I don't take any loans out, if I don't activate an income stream to be received, my family will receive 1.69 million tax free to my beneficiaries or my loved ones. All right. And I start paying premiums again at age 75, policy year 30. It's a great product to understand the value of it. Want to say this correctly. You know, some individuals that have 401ks, they're seeing a dip in their plans when it comes to what's going on. And this can be a tool that can be used that can, how can I say this in the correct way? That can be used in a way where it makes sense to you when you see how your 401k is acting within the market, right? It can be done on children. It can be done on individuals that understand the meaning of it. Number one is insurance. That's number one. That's number one. It's insurance. But at the same time, it has so much value what it can offer to an individual if you understand the plan, if you want to fuel the plan itself. Fueling the plan funding doesn't mean that you're spending contribution to your plan for a certain amount. All right. So I want to delete this row. So I want to say that I was going to put 2,000 from years one, let's say to age 65. And I'm gonna say 1 to 30. 1 to 30. All right. So I'm putting 2,000 in the plan. My death benefit option is level A. So I'm putting 2,000 in the plan monthly. So my death benefit total, and this is on a 46-year-old male non-tobacco. All right. Initial face amount is 1 million, 1.07 million. My cash value Within the plan starts to grow in year 2. Um, age 65, policy year 20. My cash value is 652K. I still have my million worth of death benefit coverage towards my family. Um, so age 75, policy year 30, I start making premiums. My cash value is 1.465 million. The death benefit is 1.539 million. All right. And this plan will be in place to age 120. All right. So in policy year 46, age 91, say that I pass away during that time, I'm going to live longer than that. My cash value at that time is 3,736,000. Death benefit, I put in 2,000, 2,000 a month for 30 years, age 75. And age 91, let's take it up to a policy year 50, age 95. So my death benefit and my cash value is equal. So right now, if I pass away at age 95, according to the illustration that's presented to me right now, that death benefit is 4,742K. All right. This is a powerful product to how it work. I didn't go over um, the distribution information when it comes to lifetime income benefit rider, Pacific amount or software income. I'm going to share that information next week on myself on how that can be distributed as an income, where you can have an income for life. And I'm getting into details about that. So if you want to know more about the IUL, please drop me a line, email me, go to my social media page, and let's set up a Zoom so I can understand your needs, accomplish your goals, and establish a lifelong relationship with you and your family. All right? So let's go ahead and exit out of this. No, do you want to exit? Yes. And right. Right, Sports 7-1. I know I went overboard normally from 12 to 12:30. I talk about my business. 12:30 to 1, I get into the sports aspect of my show. But it's very important that, I speak on the IUL. And lately, be honest, it might linger over to the second half of the show when it comes to speaking about my insurance and so forth. When it comes to small business owners, entering into a realm where I feel comfortable in speaking about certain items that's out here in today's world. All right. I have my divisions for the NFC South and AFC South. I'm gonna say that for the final 2 minutes of the show. But right now, top headlines to ESPN. We all know that Serena said that she might retire after the U.S. Open. You heard about Kevin Durant gave his ultimatum, either me or Shawn Marks, Steve Nash. Uh, Raquan Smith requested a trade for the Bears. The Washington Commanders just fired Sam Mills III, D-line coach. What's been happening? I haven't been actually up on sports because you got the Little League that's happening on ESPN. So if you're into the Little League that is going on as we speak throughout the week, you have playoff games. You have preseason games that's happening this Thursday for the NFL. Other than that, man, it's been kind of quiet. Nothing major at all. Let's see what's going on in boxing this week. I know somebody's fighting this week. I just want to make sure so I can get back on schedule. Who we got this week? August 13th. You got Lopez versus Pedro Campa. Okay, this will be a good, interesting fight. ESPN Plus. August 13th, Las Vegas. See what Lopez is going to do this weekend. Fights coming up. Anthony Joshua versus, I can't pronounce the Russian name, so forgive me. Felicia Shields, Savannah Mitchell, Um, for Shields WC, IBF, and WBA middleweight titles, and Marshall's WO middleweight title. Right? When I come back, everyone, I'm be in the 2 minutes of the show. I'm gonna give you my NFC, AFC out, NFC, AFC South Division standings. All right, Mike G on the G Zone. Yeah.
You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
Yeah, that's the sound of today's business community. It's a dog-eat-dog world and only the strong survive. The challenge is navigating the ever-changing business environment to put your business in the forefront. So how does your business keep up with the changes? That's where She's the Boss Network comes in. She's the Boss Network is an internet media network that's been helping businesses like yours get the exposure that you're looking for at reasonable cost by way of radio and video. They'll help you stay successful by navigating change and seeing the big picture. After She's the Boss Network analyzes your business and marketing strategies, you'll start to see a media presence like you've never seen in your business before. And She's the Boss Network doesn't stop there. They use their findings to create a practical plan of action, a plan that will get your business from where you are to where you need to be. There you go. Lock those dogs up for good by giving She's the Boss Network a call at 866-494-5945, extension 101, or by checking their website at she'sthebossradio.com. Again, that's 866-494-5945, extension 101, or she'sthebossradio.com.
She's the Boss Enterprises, in collaboration with Get It In Island Cuisine 2, presents WSTBRN, She's the Boss Radio's second Thursday's networking mixer. Every second Thursday of the month, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we will be highlighting a business once a month, radio opportunities, advertising, conversations, great food and drinks. So come on out and enjoy $3 rum punches, $5 Tito's vodka, and $7 catfish platters. For more information on this event and others, follow us on all our social media pages. Facebook, we are She's the Boss Radio. Twitter, we are She's the Boss Radio without the O. IG, Twitch, and Tumblr, we are WSTBRN. Or go out to www.she'sthebossradio.com. We make radio first so that your vision will be heard. If you would like to shine a light on your business during Second Thursdays, please email us at info@she'sthebossradio.com using the hashtag in the subject line, shine a light on it.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
All right, everyone, I'm back. Mike G on the G Zone, the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, everyone. Last week, I did my NFL division standings, AFC and NFC West. Did the West. This week, everyone, I'm doing the AFC, NFC South. Might get some slack on this right here, man. So, I'm gonna post this on my Twitter page so everybody can see it. So, this is, my predictions. Went through the schedules, did win some losses. And man, it's gonna be rough for some teams. It really is. It's gonna be rough. All right. So I'm gonna start with the AFC South. All right. So, coming up in the rear, we have the Houston Texans. They're gonna finish 1-16, everyone. I was looking at their schedule now, and yeah, they might get their first win like next year, like January the 1st. They're gonna play on January the 1st, Sunday? Wow. Against Jacksonville. Um, yeah, I mean, somebody probably say, "Oh, yeah, they're gonna they're gonna get their first win against November the 20th against the Washington Commandos." It's gonna be the disrespect that's gonna be happening. So, yeah, I got them 1-16. Next, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're gonna finish 5-11. Um, Another rough year for Trevor Lawrence. Then again, it might surprise some people. You never know. Got the Colts finish 8-9. Yeah, 8-9. Depends though. It depends. Some of their losses can be wins. Um, might finish 9-8. We'll see. And I got the Tennessee Titans winning the division at 10-7. 10-7. 10-7. Yep. So that's the AFC South. Tennessee 10-7. Indianapolis Colts 8-9. Jacksonville Jaguars 5-11. Houston Texans 1-16. No disrespect to Lovie Smith. No, it's just, man, yeah, right. Next, everyone, NFC South. Carolina Panthers, 2-15. I just think this is the last year for Matt to get up out of there. So he gonna have a struggling year. Not sure he gonna last throughout the year, but if they finish 2-15, he will be up out. I'm looking at the schedule now. They might win the first game against New Orleans at home. Yeah. So on this schedule, their first wins versus Atlanta, Week 10 versus on Thursday, November the 10th. Then Baltimore, then and their home at Denver, at Seattle, Pittsburgh. They get a win against Detroit, Week 16. Yeah, 2-15, 2-15, 2-15. Everyone. Next, Atlanta Falcons. They're gonna be 4-13. Looking at the schedule now, they might be able to get past New Orleans first week, but I got them as a loss. So their first win would be, I guess, against San Francisco, Week 6, Sunday, October the 16th. So yeah, they're gonna be 4-13. All right. Next up, New Orleans Saints. I got them 8-9, but it really depends on the player Jameis Winston, and Michael Thomas is back, so this can change. So they can start off. They can start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can start off 5-0. They really can. At Atlanta versus Tampa Bay, at Carolina, at home against Minnesota, at home against Seattle. And they play in Cincinnati, at Arizona. But then they go through a stretch where they play, Cincinnati, Arizona, Las Vegas, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Tampa Bay. So from Baltimore to Tampa Bay, I got them losing 5 straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 straight. Yeah, so that balance out to what they already be done. All right, so I got them 8-9. Tampa Bay Bucks had them 12-5. I don't know why they're playing Dallas again on the first game of the season at Dallas. Got them winning. They could take an L, but I do have them winning. Losing at New Orleans. They're going to lose to the Rams. They're going to lose to Cleveland. That depends if Deshaun Watson not suspended for the whole year. Lose to the San Francisco 49ers at San Fran. Lose at Arizona. So, well, there you have it. All right. Tampa Bay 12-5. New Orleans Saints 8-9. Atlanta Falcons 4-13. Carolina Panthers 2-15. And I'm going to post these on my Twitter page so you can see those results as well. So be kind with your words and your thoughts. These just early predictions. It might change. I am going to keep my notes so I can go back and come back to them at the end of the year to see if they match up or not. All right. It's that time of the show, everyone, where I get G Inspirational Thoughts. I'm on the Sue's Omen Money Cards. This is what I'm on. I'll be reading these, taking notes and so forth. Have all type of information on what I've gathered to better my intellect as an individual and to continue to grow and share this information with others. All right? Have two thoughts on money on this card. So I'm going to read the first one. Money is a living entity and it responds to energy in the exact same way that you do. It draws to those who welcome it, those who respect it. Wouldn't you rather be with people who respect you and who don't want you to be something you are not? Your money feels the same way. Last portion. Money enables you to make choices, and the choices you make with your money ultimately add up to your values. It follows too that how much money you have will mirror how much you value your money. How that connects with me is that once my income reaches a certain level, I will have charity events or something I would be able to donate to, where I'll be able to give back and help the community and so forth. I'm very big in that, understanding the value of that, so that's what I want to do. I'm not a flashy guy, so I'm going to be very nonchalant with it, understand what I need to do, pay my tithes, do what's right by the Lord, continue to grow and to continue to educate myself. Lately, I've been studying, not having TV on except late at night, and I'm about to try something different. Not to have the TV on, but just read something at night to end the day on a positive note. Not saying my day is negative, but just something that I can sleep with at night and wake up in the morning very excited about. So that's where I'm at. I'm in a new realm. Want to share something with you all. Man, I just got lost of words of how things are happening for me in my lifetime right now when it comes to my business and all and where I want to grow. I will be a financial professional or have letters behind my name where I'll be able to sit down and educate businesses, small business owners when it comes to financial planning and so forth, being a financial professional. So it's heading in the right direction. And I can't wait to continue to add value to the world out here. So believe that it's going to happen. It's happening, and I'm grateful. So that being said, I want to thank you all for listening to the show on the G-Zone on B.O.S.S Radio. Again, always check out Deplorable Rhetoric, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Tuesday, every Wednesday evening. Sports Factory, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on my social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Hashtag G for Life. Facebook, Mike G Insurance Group. All right. And this is Mike G. I am signing off. Something small, but not too heavy. All the time. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's